All right, I need a good note taker. Who remembers the last thing that we talked about? I'm going in the order, and I haven't looked at my notes, so I need one of y'all. It's an order. If you look at the way we're building, it's a very important order. So who remembers it? Who's got notes? I know Grace be having notes. I went something. I can't remember. And we'll take our time till we remember. Yeah, I need no rush, but we need to remember. We need to remember. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Nope, that's not it. There we go. And tell the MGM Grand they need to let me smoke my cigars in there next time I go. There we go. All right. Let's see. There we go. I guess that's Io. That's out of her, Josephus. They both be iPhone when they come in. Alrighty. Grace or Deanna, come on. Y'all help me out. You know, I can't do nothing without y'all help. I'm looking for the last thing we talked about. I can guess. Antoine, you always in the car. I mean, that is a good car you got. I tell you. Your car, you keep your oil and brakes well. Yeah, buddy. Anybody remember? If not, who remembers? Okay, well, I remember vaguely. I need to look at my notes. But we're going through a system. Oh, I remember. I built y'all a sales process, and I need to finish that. I remember. See, I knew I was going to get it back. Sales process. Now, and I think I promised y'all I would give y'all. I gave y'all my sales process. Did I not? Y'all remember? No worries. If you don't remember, let me repaste it in the chat, and hopefully this time you save it. So, 1, 2, 3. You have 4 parts. Okay, y'all use the light and stuff. You have 4 parts. Okay. So the sales process went. Well, let's do a review. Well, someone tell me. Let's do a case study real quick. If you do not have money, tell me what the problem is. There's multiple right answers.
It's a heart issue?
No doubt. That's the number 1 right answer. If you do not have money, it's a heart issue. That's the number 1 right answer. Good job, Sugar. You don't. Y'all ever heard the saying? So you hear it in a lot of spiritual circles. If you have a need, plant a seed. Does that sound familiar to anybody? If you have a need, plant a seed. That means wherever there's lack in your life, you stop planting in your life. So let's make this. Deanna, no, holler at me. Come on, I'm listening to next.
I don't know how to ask for it. Oh, what is this boy calling me for? I'm sorry. I don't know how to ask for it. Let me jump back on. Let me see after I see what this boy wants.
Okay, go ahead. But I don't know how to ask for money. That's a damn good. Y'all heard that? I don't know how to ask for money. So don't know how. So let's make this. We're going to spend a little time on Q&A. I mean, a little time on sales process. I'm going to change a lot of this to Q&A. But I need y'all to keep it real so I can help you. Let's define keep it real. I need you to tell me equally as transparently as Trinace just did. I need you to tell me where you suck at. Is that okay? Like, I need you to tell me where you suck. Because I don't want to fix what's right with you, and I don't want to make what's better right with you. Not yet. Typically, what I would like to do is I would like for all of you to get better at everything you already do well. I do. I want you to get better at everything you do well because I don't want you to focus on your weaknesses. I want you to focus on your gifts so we can double down on that. However, if your weaknesses are basics, but damn it, you ain't got no choice. I got to go back because you can't be weak in the fundamentals. How many of you can agree that I'm opening my mouth and talking right now?
Yes.
Man.
You're
Yeah.
talking.
Yes,
All
you
right,
are
now-
talking.
Okay, good. Like, if you're weak at the fundamentals, you are out of business. You are out of whatever. Let's bring this up. Hold on, let me do the favor. Grace or Deanna, one of y'all unmute your mics. I need y'all to do me a favor. I need one of y'all. Doesn't matter. I know y'all they're on the road right now.
Yes, sir.
All right, Grace. That's you. Are you audio and
No, but this is
internet?
the honest phone. I'm on
No.
audio, but the how you say it?
The Wi-Fi not letting us connect, so I just used my data and logged in.
No, I wouldn't do that. Let's not do that because you're gonna burn out all your data on this call. And we're an international company. I'm always concerned with people in 2G and 3G areas, so you're gonna burn out your data. So y'all hang up and call back in on the phone and just be that way. Audio is just fine. So disconnect both devices or whatever and call back in on one call. That way you lose your data. I don't want none of y'all spending no extra money.
Okay.
I thank you, Trinace. Yeah, I'm so grateful you're willing to spend all your money. But I require that not. Yeah, I don't require that. All right, so we've got to talk about the fundamentals of a sales process. Remember we talked about trading power? Yeah, remember that? Yeah, remember that trading power? Okay, so let's look at Trinace real quick. She has a camera on. Trinace is a beautiful woman in her 2050s. You know what that means? I just made up. That's the 2050s. That's when you may be 50, but baby, I'm 20. Mind, body, and spirit. I am 20. Don't fool with me, honey. Okay, I am 20. Trinace is she's at the age where her car insurance is at a reasonable rate. But other than that, she's at the age where she still stop traffic like Janice out there with them 20-year-olds. The same go for you, Renee? Is that the same thing for you?
Yes, it is.
You out here stopping traffic? Okay. Just wanted to make sure I got
Even when I'm wearing my sweatpants.
Right. Even when you're wearing your sweatpants. They'd be like, hey, queen, what's going on? I'm married. Leave me alone. I'm married. I get you. I understand. Okay. Basics of that's right. Janice says she's 36. You look 36 too. She's 36. She's 36. I'm only old Antonio is only old in the areas where my rates can drop, Antoine. I don't want to pay $300 a month for car insurance no more. That's 3 cars to me. You know, that's 3 cars on that car insurance. I don't want to do that no more. I did that when I was 20, driving a hot red car. I had the $300 a month car. I had the $300 car note and the $300 insurance. So one of my whole checks went to the car. The other check went to the insurance. Y'all remember that life? Y'all don't remember that? Or what about one of your checks go to all the bills in the house, the other check go to the car and everything else. And that's just life. Okay.
Yes.
Trinace says she just celebrated the anniversary of her 26th birthday. That's a good age. 26 is good. Your insurance then went down. You're old enough to drink, and you're old enough to tell somebody, I'm not going to fool with you today. My auntie said, I'm not stunting you. I'm not stunting you. You know, that's a deep South talk for they get that out of my face is what that means. But anyway, okay. So I'm in my back area, the back door area. So y'all get me relaxed. Well, let's see. Fundamentals is if you don't have money, heart issue. Trinae said something great. I don't know how to ask for it. If you don't know how to ask for money, you also don't know how to charge for a price. So I need y'all to be honest with me so I can make this class valuable to you. How many of you genuinely don't know how to price whatever you have? Let me hear from you.
Me.
Anybody?
Yeah, I think it's
Okay,
yes and
good.
no
Okay.
for me. Yeah, I think it's yes and no. So
Well,
yeah.
if it's yes and no, it's a no.
Okay.
Okay, if it's, now who is that? Me? Was that you, Deanna?
That was me and Grace.
That was
And
you
Brenda.
Grace. All right, we don't.
And Brenda.
And Brenda.
I
I know
don't
that's right. I know that's right.
I don't even like to ask for it. I don't even like to ask for it because it makes me uncomfortable. I'm
Okay.
just it makes me uncomfortable because I feel like if I give you the offer, it is what it is. I'm not gonna beg and plead with you, not gonna argue or haggle. If I give you a price and you be like,
That's
I
fair.
don't know, I'll be like, well, maybe I'll go down. So you can make your
Mhm.
I don't know to yeah, I'll invest. But it makes me feel so bad afterwards because what I'm offering is valuable. And now you done made me adjust my value.
Okay. You just blessed all of us. Does anybody else resonate with what she said? I know Miss Brenda does. She was like, me, don't forget me. Make this whole class about what I got you. I got Brenda down. Anybody
And
else
see,
resonate with what Trinae said?
and see,
yeah.
you know, Antonio,
Go ahead, Renee.
and first book I ever did, and I told her the price, and then she was like, well, that was really a lot. And you know, and I went down on my price, but then that's why I said yes and no, because on the flip side, I just had a person that asked me for 3 different blogs, and I said, okay, this is how much I charge for it, and I upped my price to 25 cents per word, and I said, okay, this is how much it is for all 3. And he said, okay. And he didn't second guess because I was just like, all right, this is it. But I feel her because that's how I got my first one. But I didn't feel good about it because I weigh the work I did was more than what she paid me. So I feel her on that because I was just kind of like, well, I kind of I did. I went low. When I should have stayed high.
Can I tell y'all something about these books?
Yeah,
Can I tell you something
here.
about these books? So I do not adjust the price of my book. The price of my book is the price of the book because the content is value. If I say it's $20 for the book, it's $20 for the book. And I know most of us are church people. I don't mess with church people because they'll come up with a blessing. You go create a blessing and put me at a disadvantage because you feel like God is blessing you. I don't operate like that. So if you can't pay the full price on my book, don't be telling me about what God said. God ain't tell me. If it wasn't in an audible voice, a book is $20. Goodbye.
Yeah. No, that's appreciate you, Sugar. No, that's okay. Frida, where you at? Are you home or doing one of your many side hustles, Frida? Where you at? Are you jogging? Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I'm
got you.
jogging, but I'm getting ready to do a side hustle in a few minutes. But I'm with you.
If I don't know nothing else about Frida,
on,
I know Frida is. Oh, this is a mighty fine cigar. It's not a Cuban, but it's a mighty fine one. It's just,
all right,
I only do the best. Yes. All right, so we're gonna do can't ask. And then we're gonna do bundle better. And then we're going to do right customer. I might start with that. Right customer. I misspelled that. Oh no. Well, yes. Oh, okay. Right customer. Let me hear more feedback. I need more feedback. Miss Brenda, what's your challenge?
You know, I was with insurance with Primerica Insurance, and I keep my license up, but I had a problem asking people, well, really talking to them, confronting them. And then I know my insurance is good, and I do insurance with other people, but mostly people I know.
Right.
And then when I would go to, you know how they had you had to go to their house and talk to the husband and wife, or just the husband or whatever. It's like it's like pulling teeth. And I'm like that other lady. I ain't finna beg. And because this insurance is going to benefit you and your family if something happens. So I don't know. I guess I don't have the patience, or now give me some gimmies. I go, I write them up or whatever, but just to have to go and just try to convince them this is right. I got a problem. That's why I don't do it, but I keep my license up just in case I run into somebody that
No, that's fair. That's completely fair. That's completely fair. Okay, I got you. Okay. Let's see. Okay, consistency. All right. Well, consistency. We'll be able to tackle that one. That'll come in all these examples. I feel like I'm missing something. Deanna, come on the microphone real quick. I feel like you're seasoned. You and Deanna. I mean, you and Grace are seasoned. Tell me what y'all are struggling with, even sitting next to the master. Let me hear that.
How to properly price oh yeah, I forgot, my bad.
No, you good, we can hear you.
How to properly price things, because sitting next to the master, I get how to build products. I get,
Well, it's easy to sell my stuff until you got to sell your own stuff.
Right.
Right? I mean, Frida knows that. It's easy to sell my stuff. Yeah, and then it's your brand and your presentation, your brand, your product, your expertise. That's hard.
Right. So I know how to build. I know how to build a product. I know how to do a product. I know how to don't create a product if there's not a demand for it. I know how to put together packages, like how to put them together. I just don't know how to price them suckers.
Like, one of your products is $549. Where the hell did you get that number from?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do that. All right then. So that's in smart pricing. So we'll do that. I'll put that down. Okay, good. Okay then. Let's start with
Antonio, what about being confident in your product?
Okay, that's gonna come in the, I wrote it down. That's gonna come in bundle better.
Okay.
So don't you hang up. You remind me that you want bundle better more than anything.
Okay.
That's what you want. Yeah, okay. Trinae said something that made me write down bundle better. And the punchline is, when you see, Trinae, you don't have to beg people when you know your bundle is fantastic. Oh, you know what? That brings me to 5 no's. There we go. 5 no's. Okay, that's I'm gonna put that down. 5 no's. Okay, there we go. I'll put that down. So let's start with, all of this is important. I'm going to try to make a logical order, but they all are step 1. Let's go, let's go with what to offer. That's going to hang up most of y'all. What to offer. Antonio, what should I offer? Not what you think you should offer. That's the answer. Not what you think. Y'all see? So I'm gonna pick. So Janice, Denise, Frida. I've seen Miss Brenda face, so I put Brenda in there too, and Sugar. These are some good-looking older women. No disrespect, sorry Antoine, but your mama's good-looking. Okay, so these are some good-looking older women. So how do a man approach a good-looking older woman? So what are you offering? Upon sight, Trinace, all parents can see, I'm making up a guy, is you stack like a brick house. That's all he can see. That's what you're offering. Don't miss it. I'm going to take it back. I need you to get that you are attracting customers by your presentations before you open your mouth. I just made a very strong point. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again.
Watch yourself.
Okay, I'm gonna do it again. If when Trinace cut her hair, got rid of that perm, went natural, She changed her whole customer base. Y'all don't want to hear me. I'm in my zone, not Antoine. I think she want to say something. Come on, Trinae.
So I had not thought about that.
I'm trying to get you to see.
I had not thought about it.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
So because I'm working on this program for girls for this high school, presentation is a part of one of those modules. So in business or as an individual, you're always branding yourself. So how you present yourself is what people go think.
Right.
So
this is correct.
If I'm going to if I'm just going down to the store, maybe you don't wear your flip-flops to the store. Maybe you don't wear your bonnet
unless you got
store.
pretty toes. Unless you got pretty toes. If you got pretty toes, you can wear your flip-flops. That'll attract a whole different man. I like toes.
Sure
well,
will.
yeah. So yeah, so
I'm just saying.
I hadn't even thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, the haircut,
your audience
but the other part of that, well, my confidence level changed too. So that part.
Okay.
So that makes sense. That makes sense because how I feel about me changed.
How you feel about you change? Go ahead, Sugar, because you use a brick house with natural hair too. Use a brick house with natural hair too.
Definitely.
That changed your audience. Okay, come on.
But what I was thinking, I put that same idea in food that I cook because we eat with our eyes long before we really taste the food. And, a lot of times that food can really, really look good, the presentation, but then once you get in tasting it, it's not really what you thought it was going to be. So that's a lot of things that we have to do with representing and presenting that presentation. Let that final be as good as the beginning and look that good as it's going to taste.
Perfect example. I had a meeting with the CEO, co-CEO of AI4 conference. Last year, they had 5,000 people at the conference at the MGM Grand. And this year, they're going for like 30,000. It's probably more than 5,000. Probably like 10,000. But they're going for like 40,000 this year. And I want y'all to hear me well. Antoine, we both showed up to the meeting like this. You missed it. Because never trust a program in a suit. I'm gonna let that sit in there for a little bit.
Say that again.
Okay. We both showed up to the meeting like this here. He had on a regular t-shirt. I had on a regular t-shirt. Just like it was a gray one, just like this here. I think I had my sleeve because I got tattoos everywhere. So but because programmers don't wear suits. Just don't. Now, if you're a programmer CEO like myself, you interchange. I'm not telling you the purpose of this dialogue, and I believe I'm covering what to offer. The purpose of this dialogue is not to tell you don't wear flip-flops. It's not to tell you watch your graphics. It's to tell you however you come to the store, Trinae, is who gonna holler at you at the counter.
Mm-hmm.
So if you thick, you got on flip-flops, and that, am I allowed to keep it real with y'all? How much real y'all want? Like you want to learn, or you want me to what kind of learning y'all want to do?
Keep it real.
Like free to try to answer.
Keep it
Okay,
real.
what you say?
Real. Come on.
Nothing but the real.
Come on.
Okay.
Keep it real.
Right.
Keep it real, sir.
So if you at the counter, you in your jogging pants, I'm talking to these brick house ladies. I'm talking to Janice, Brenda, Sugar, Trinae, and I picked a certain age. You know what I'm saying? Shelly wasn't here yet. And if you at the counter, you in your regular clothes, and somebody try to holler at you, you is not dolled up. You got on your flip flops and he say you look good, you might want to pay attention to him. That man that looked past all that other stuff and saw what he wanted to see. He don't need none of that flamboyant stuff. Don't need all that heels. This man looked at Shelly and went, oh yeah, I like that. I need you to pay attention. I need you to pay attention. That's a whole different kind of, that's a different customer. I want you to think about when you're dolled up, think about the difference between the man that approaches you versus the man that approaches you in your sweatpants. Think about that. And now here's the deal. Y'all gonna tell me on your own, which man have you had more success with? I'm very interested in this conversation. Please regale me with this here. I am listening. I didn't say all of them had to be successful. Just who treated you better, who opened your door, all that stuff. Please tell me. I'm very interested. Let me keep my mouth shut. Trinace, we're going to start with you.
The one that liked my toes.
The one that, come on now. You better talk in this place, Janice. You understand? Okay. You better know it. You better know it. You understand? You better know it. That type of man is a different customer. So what we're talking about is, so you're saying, what should I offer? Before, remember, my first answer was not what you want to offer. Because whatever you want to offer is the wrong offer. Because what you want to offer ain't got nothing to do with the person you attracted.
So thank you for saying that.
Tonight. We can hear you. I won't talk to you.
Okay, so I have a course. And I've been having a course for like some months. But because I don't know what my offer looks like to other people, it's still just sitting there as a course.
So, okay then. So now your question should be, well, Antonio, how I figure out if this is a good offer then? If this is a good course.
Right.
How do I figure?
Right.
All right, this is what you do. How many of y'all know selling something for free is hard as hell? How many of y'all figured that out yet? That if people don't want it, they don't even want it for free, Antoine. Okay, let me help y'all out. We're gonna call this girl Otis Isha. Okay, Otis Isha. Go to Walmart. She got on the 6-inch heel. She looked good. Titties hanging out. Excuse me. I'm so sorry, but y'all said I can keep it real. Titties hanging out. She looked good. The only thing that most of the people who approach her for, Sugar, is a good time. Y'all don't want to hear me. That's all right. Is she wrong? No. Is this fair? No. We're not talking about fair. We're talking about the people that are attracted to your offer. I'm trying to make it make sense, Janice. We're talking about the people that are attracted to your offer. Here's what I know, because we know. I spent most of my dating life dating women 20 years older than me. Thank God for it, because ain't no drama with women 20 years older than me. That's for you young folk. That's why. Think about ATS audience. Almost everybody at ATS is older than me. Think about that for a second. Y'all ever just thought about that? Everybody at ATS is older than me? Yeah, because I'm an old soul. I'm on camera right now smoking a cigar, and I don't give a damn what none of y'all think. I'm a grown man. I bought it with my money. It is what it is. You can like it or you can disconnect. Either way, you won't offend me. I'm old. I'm by my back door in one of the many houses that I own. And I ain't got to tell you that or prove it. I just prefer this one because it has a good central location. Have I made myself clear? I prefer the woman with the pretty toes dressed down. I'll wait till you catch what I'm saying.
Thank you.
I'll wait till you catch what. Okay. You're welcome. Just wait until you catch what I'm saying. Go ahead, Brent.
Be-
We're gonna have a good conversation today, Otis.
that is so true because when you dressed up, they're kind of intimidated by you.
Okay. So now we're talking about a good-looking woman with confidence scaring men. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
The reason I do this is Sugar been with me long enough to know when I put stuff, Antoine, in dating talk, people tend to get it. If I can get y'all to understand that making money is dating, this will be a lot easier for you. So Trinace, we're gonna play a game. Trinace is a Scorpio. I'm a Cancer. That makes us astrologically compatible. So this is the easy example here. So Trinace, you being a Scorpio, God bless the world. Me being a Cancer, the best sign that's ever existed. You and me are compatible. Are we all clear on this part? Compatibility. How many of you know just because we compatible don't mean we gonna work out together?
Amen.
Very true.
But I just told y'all
Hallelujah.
some of the folk on your Facebook page ain't working out for your bank account. Amen.
That's right.
Say it again for the people in the back.
Some of the folk on your Facebook page ain't compatible for your bank account. Just because y'all compatible in liking cat memes, that does not mean that they're gonna buy from you. So here's me and Trinace. I look at Trinace, and then we start talking. See, you gotta realize, I looked at Sugar and I say, I'm gonna sleep with her. I need you to realize this. No, I need you to catch this. I need you to catch the moment I saw Sugar. The first thing I said, as a man, she can get it. Now watch this here. Same goes for women. The moment Trinace sees me, she says, he might be able to get it. Let me see if he Let me see if he messed it up though, is what I meant to say. My bad. Let me see if he messed it up.
That's right.
Tell me how that's not true, y'all. Come on now. Come on.
That's right.
As a man, I'm saying, let me conquer. As a woman, you saying, let me see if I'm gonna let you conquer. And I need you to get every post you make it, every time you share your product, that thing is happening. Except for it's not let me sleep with you, it's let me buy from you. And both of those we take very personal. Some of y'all, you older now, but you remember your younger days. Come on, you ain't got to fool me now. I know y'all saved and stuff, but let me just talk to my balanced folk. Let me talk to my balance. I would drink a glass of wine in the middle of the day if I feel like it, folk. Where y'all at? Because I just need y'all to talk right now. Is there one?
It would have been Tanqueray.
One right now.
Okay.
Yeah, you talking to the person who woke up at 2:00, who drank wine at 2:00, not realizing that we was on a boil water. I drank that little wine at 2:00 and went right on back to sleep.
It went right on back to sleep. Oh, they got to boil water. Let me get this wine. This wine is purified. You get what I'm saying? So this, I'm talking to just these folk right here, Renee. Just the folk that say I'll drink in the daytime when I want to. You understand? There was a time in your life where you wish you can unsleep with somebody you slept with.
Ooh-wee.
Do I not have the right crowd?
You the man now, dog.
Okay. You wish like Lord, if you could just let me unsleep with him. I got a whole baby from him. If I could just I keep my baby. Let me just get rid of him. You know, stuff like that.
Yeah,
right?
just delete him. Just delete him.
Just delete him. Let me keep the baby. So follow this logic. I need you to follow this logic with me. That's the same logic that we use when buying from people. Because when I see your product, I'm saying up front, I might buy that or I might not. And if it's I ain't trying to buy it, ain't a damn thing you can say to me that's gonna get me to buy it. Okay, watch this here. Trinace, if I holler at you and you done already decided in your mind, I ain't gonna never get a chance. Is there anything I could do except for jump in front of a bullet? That's gonna get Shelly's like, nope, ain't gonna happen. Okay then.
No.
Can y'all see how this works? If Shelly has decided that she's not gonna trust me enough to lay with me, no matter what I do, what the hell make y'all think that you gonna trust me enough to buy from me when you already decided you ain't gonna do it. Am I making some sense now? Buying from me and sleeping with me are the same human psychological preferences. There is no difference. Can we talk now? Can we talk now, Antoine? I'm making this make sense. I hope y'all ain't got too many kids around y'all. Cause y'all, we making some sense today, Otis. If I've decided I saw your seasoning, sugar, I ain't buying that shit. There's nothing you can do to make. You can change your graph with me all you want to. So when it gets to what to offer, and the first thing I told Trinae is, not what you think. I meant that. I absolutely meant that. I meant just because you got an offer don't mean it's a good one. Because the only thing that is good is who is buying it. And if you got a good product and ain't nobody buying it, you's a good looking man. That's a waste of skin. Sugar, did that make sense? Or was I too?
So the question at this,
You're on keeping it real. Keep it real.
Okay.
so the
Come
question
on,
is at this point,
Mm-hmm.
when we don't offer, it's not what we think. How do we know what the right thing is to do? How do you know? How can you determine?
That's called, well, so let's take it back to me and you. That's called dating. If the jury is still out, guess what your Trinae want to do with me? Are you going to take me out? You going to talk on the phone? I need y'all to listen. You going to take me out? I need to see. I need to evaluate you. I done wasted my time on the wrong people before. I'm not about to do it again. Can I get an amen somewhere? Is this in the right place? Okay. So
Amen.
I'm also saying I done bought the wrong products before. I'm not about to do it again. Can y'all hear it?
Yep.
Can y'all see the correlation? It takes about before me and Trinae will lay down and be a couple. She's gonna put me through at least 10 human hours of hoops that I need to jump through. If she values herself, she's gonna do that. Or am I not making sense no more? Every culture, I don't care how saved you are, you could be on your way to being first lady. You could be a whole virgin. I can promise you, we all saying the same thing. I'm not gonna sleep with you until I trust you. Come on.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it. I'm not gonna buy from you, Antonio, until I trust you. Can y'all see where this is going? I'll follow you because you're fine. But I'm not going to take you out for $1,000 worth of dates, because that's what the hell it is. Hell, we done went out 3 times, $200 a piece. Plus tips. That's $833. I done wasted $833 for you to waste my time. Shit. Baby girl, you owe me something. I know y'all don't want to keep it real, but I've been keeping it real way before I hit puberty. So ain't no sense in you thinking I'm going to change anytime soon, Otis. It ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. I ain't changed for my mama. I ain't changed for my kids. I probably ain't going to change for you. If I keep barking up this tree, Janice, I'm going to say, Janice, so when am I coming over? I don't know what the hell to tell you. When you coming over here? That's probably what's going to happen, because I don't want nothing to do with your house. I'm a man, and I'm a alpha type man. Your ass is coming over here. Let me push it further, just so I can get. I want the whole crowd. Thank you so much. Let me push it further, Sugar. Sugar got her house. Antonio got his house. Me and Sugar want to get married. That's a rent property now, Sugar, because I'll be damned if I move in with you. I don't care if you got a mansion. You can have a whole mansion over there. First of all, the last thing I'm going to ever do as a man, a proud man, is move in with a woman. That ain't happening.
And one move in with me.
Okay, well then there you go. Your customer's saying the same thing. Your customer's saying, Trinace, that's a good look, man. I like that program, but ain't no way in the hell I'm gonna go over there in that program with over there. Because your program don't fit my psyche. Y'all not listening. If your program is designed for women, but men want it, and you keeping men out of it, the women don't want to fool with you, but the men do. Sounds like you need to flip your program to men.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are offering things. So it's not the question is not what to offer, because everything is for sale. I could sell Bibles to Muslims. All I got to do is figure out why they want these Bibles. Are they doing ministry? I don't want to say terrorist stuff because that's like to say a Muslim is a terrorist is like to say a KKK Klansman is a Christian. That's true what I just said, but it's not true that Muslims are terrorists. That's propaganda. Only 1% of Muslims are terrorists. Like only 1% of Christians are Klans members. You understand what I'm saying? So you can't say that. What I can tell you is straight up, Renee, looking you in your face. And if I don't want to buy from you, it don't matter what you offer. I ain't getting it. This is why, Trinace, them church folks say, I mean, you ought to give me a discount. They never wanted to buy from you.
Mm-hmm.
When I want to
And
buy
that's
from
why
you,
I ain't
full
go
price
discount.
is a. That's right. When I want to buy from Janice, full price is a discount. Hell, she could have overcharged me. I'm grateful for what she charged. So this is not a matter. The basics of this is not a matter of what am I going to offer. It is how in the hell am I going to attract my right customer? Okay, because I got to get, when do your lunch break end, Trinace? 3 or 3:15?
In like 4 minutes.
4 minutes, perfect. So let me hit this and we'll keep going for her. Trinace, it's not about what you offer. It's about the fact that you need to realize as soon as you made your hair natural, men like me start approaching you. When you had a perm, I ain't want nothing to do with you. Don't miss it. I'll do it again. If you are like Janice or Deanna, you got pretty toes and you're classy but sexy, men like me want to holler at you. If you don't, we don't. It's about whenever you're presenting is attracting somebody. So my real question is, Trinace, do you like what you're attracting? If not, change your company, change your product. It's that simple. I have blessed you.
Can you repeat that? Do you like what you are what?
Do you like what you're attracting? Trinace has a product that should be working. And she don't like the crowd she getting. Time to change
I ain't
your
getting
product.
no crowd. No crowd.
But shit, it's really time to change your product, dear.
Yeah, at this point, it's just like I'm nervous about offering because I've invested a lot of time and I'm attached emotionally to, because you know, us artists, we sensitive about our shit.
Right, no doubt, and you should be. So you need to go find people who are sensitive about buying from people who are sensitive about their shit. And that's the bottom line. And right now, who she's attracting to her sugar, don't do that. So she needs to not change the presentation, but monitor who's attracted to her presentation and then sell them what they are attracted to. Make that money there if you want to deal with them, and then go after your dream customer. Y'all out here trying to go after your dream customer when your dream customer ain't even in your crowd.
So then how do you keep them coming back for more?
That's when we start dating. That's what Trinace is going to miss, but I'll coach her later on and give it to her. That's the dating rule. That's the sales process. And I'm going to give you the 6 steps to how to date people. except for you're going to date them in business. The first step of dating is called evaluation. You should write this down. Trinace, you're going to have to go. Worry not. I will catch you up with this in a little bit. Cool?
Okay. All
You
right.
won't-
See
you
you
won't
all
miss a
next
thing.
week or Thursday. See you all next week or Thursday.
right,
I don't
yes,
know who is it, who is where.
We'll be Thursday. We'll be Thursday. All right. So she's got to get out of here for work. So let's process this information, y'all. The first thing Janice is looking at is her body, her outfit, her toes have made me aware of her, Sugar. I looked, I said, damn, she looked good. That's all. Now in this, so what is awareness process? All right, Renee, I need you to read what I am about to put out in the chat, okay?
Okay.
Read that for us, Renee.
In the awareness stage, you are making prospects aware of your company, products, and brand. This is the introductory phase where they are learning who you are, what you do, and how you are unique. This stage corresponds to the prospecting and lead generation stage of your pipeline stages.
My grandmother called that courting. Yeah, I know that. Okay, Sugar know what I'm talking about. The courting.
Mhm.
In the awareness process, it's a courting phase. And my grandmother said, "You out there courting. Dip that jacket up before you catch a cold." Okay. Button that button up. She'd tell me, put that button up. It's cold out there. Button that button up before you catch a cold. I have a chest all out. You understand what I'm saying? I need you to get, when I look at Janice, I say, God, oh, she looked good. I'm now aware it's a good looking woman in front of me. And whether Janice knows or not, I have now started the introductory process of looking at her, seeing who she is, what she does, and what makes her unique. Does everybody understand this before I turn it into business? That's called what would I do? I say, hey, can I get your phone number? I say, I get my phone number, we do little niceties, and then I start the, how you doing? What's your sign? And all that stuff. Okay, cool. That's how we doing your business, Renee. I saw your blog. And now I'm saying, what type of writings do you do? And you go, all of them. That ain't tell me a damn thing. You sound like a fraud. So if I roll up on Janice and Janice say, what you do? I do everything.
Awkward.
Awkward. When you trying to be nasty, what you do? You ain't telling me nothing. I do everything. It sound like I'm unemployed, don't it, Sugar? What you do for a living? Oh, a little bit of everything.
Funny.
Come on.
They're a filthy McNasty.
You know what I'm saying? Janice say, well, tell me what you do for a living. I do a little bit of everything. Oh, so you unemployed.
That's too funny.
But that's kind of the truth, though. It's all right.
That is the truth. There is no difference between dating and selling. There is no difference. Renee, do you have an answer for me ready when I ask you, what do you write about? Is it concise? Because remember, however I answer Janice, she's reading my confidence when I answer her. So if I say, watch it before you answer, I'm going to say, oh, well, you know what, Janice, I do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but she's going to say, well, what is it? I'm good with my hands. Oh, he clearly don't want to tell me what he do. Why? And she too grown now to be playing these why games, so she ain't giving me her number.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you heard her say amen. So
Amen.
Therefore, Renee, I lost her in phase one. This is why a lot of us don't make money. Because when I come to Sugar and say, tell me about these spices, she can't tell me with confidence about these spices. You get it? She can say, well, I got spices. They like vegan spices. That's one way. Or Sugar could say, I make gourmet spices for gourmet meals. And in the process of controlling my distribution to top 100 Fortune companies. That's a whole different kind of answer. Uh-oh. I struck a chord there. All right, come on, Renee. Tell me what you do.
No, that's not what you asked at first. You asked what kind of blogs do I write. That's what you said first.
What kind of blogs you write? That's what I say. What kind of blogs you write? That's what I said.
Thank you.
You right.
Thank you. I write personal development, business, and self-help blogs.
That's a good answer. You said it with your chest. Your feet were planted. That's a good answer. You get it? So when Janet says, "Oh, young man, you look good. What you do for a living?" And here's the deal. Grace, where you at, Grace? Let me show y'all something. Let me. Grace,
Yes, sir.
come to the microphone. This is how saying the right thing is the wrong thing. Watch this here. Grace, how long you been in the church?
22 years.
Do you know anything else but the church?
Unfortunately, no.
And if your mama and daddy had their way, you would find your husband well.
In the church.
And what kind of men in your church?
Old.
That's not the answer I was expecting.
That's funny.
I was expecting married or something like that. Grace, I ain't been caught by surprise in a long time, but you showed up succeeded. Old. So she said that like for real. Old. Now, Grace, let's say I'm a young man in your church. What's the worst thing I can tell you that's a good thing? Job positional wise. I say I'm this. What do you not want me to be in the church?
A preacher.
Okay, thank you so much, Grace. Did y'all hear that? A preacher. And Grace, tell us why you don't want no damn preacher.
Got some numbers for you over there, man.
Oh, oh my God. No, I just
keep it real. No, this is a whole keep it real call. Why don't you want a preacher?
For one, every preacher
when
that
a black
I know
woman say, first of all, okay, it's going somewhere. Go ahead, Grace.
The preachers that I know of aren't faithful, and they get this power trip because they're in this position.
All right, Grace. All right, Grace. Grace. All right. We're gonna let you make it. Antoine, she they ain't faithful, got a power trip. They say, look, Janice get a preacher try to holler at her. I don't like that makeup you wearing. Well, first off, it ain't on your face. How about we start there? This makeup ain't on your face. That's number one. And don't tell me. Okay, right? Don't tell me how to be a woman. Why you gotta wear that? So for Grace, the right answer is, I'm a preacher, is a wrong answer. In the awareness phase, if I try to holler at Grace, say, ooh, baby, I'm a preacher. Ooh, that's it. You never have a chance with me. Thank you. Because that preacher comes with baggage for Grace. Amen.
I'm with you on that one, Miss Grace.
Amen.
Okay.
Hallelujah.
Okay. All right. So we can understand that some of y'all, no doubt. We can understand, Antoine, that some of our customers are coming with baggage. Well, they're prospects. Some of our prospects are coming with baggage that no matter what we say, we can't get past that baggage. Y'all hear this? Grace, what would a preacher have to do to get you to consider dating them? It's possible. I don't know the answer, but what would it be, Grace? And I'm sure it's got to be immaculate, whatever it is.
I mean, yes, you're a preacher, but you have your own business. You ain't there when the door's open and when the door's closed, Sunday to Sunday. you know, you have
You want somebody with skills outside of preaching.
yes.
Did y'all hear that? Grace say,
Okay.
preaching don't pay the bills.
No.
Oh, y'all don't want to
Second.
play with me?
Oh, yes.
Preaching is a $17,000 a year job at best. Oh, shit. Okay, y'all gonna make this a little harder than what I thought it was.
That ain't gonna pay no bill.
Preachers take pay cuts. Y'all hear me? Well, he a pastor. He got his own church. That don't mean nothing. That man making $425 a week. Janice, come here, Janice. You're the most prestigious of all of us here.
At what?
At $425 a week. At $4.
Okay, let me mute.
Okay, she answered the question before I asked. I was gonna say, at $425 a week, Janice, can I qualify? But no, the answer is no. Shelley say, baby, I work overnight shift to get that in 2 days. I can't.
Gonna be able to do that.
Okay, baby, you what you gonna do when these credit cards get maxed out? You gonna pray about it? So Grace say, I need somebody with some extra skills. So she said, you got to at least have your own business. What else did you say, Grace?
You're not.
Oh, life outside the church.
Please.
Okay. So because Luther Vandross can get you in the mood better than Amazing Grace, is what you're telling me.
Amen.
Was that too real?
Yeah.
No, it's not too real.
I felt like, okay then. Because I know Sugar saved. But everything Sugar trying to do ain't got nothing to do with salvation. You understand?
Yeah.
She's a woman. And praying about her needs, that's part of the turn on. But taking the trash out without asking her, that's a major turn on.
Yes.
Baby, I got this covered. Sugar, get a phone call, get dressed. Where we going? Just get dressed, baby. We going somewhere. That's a good turn on, ain't it, Sugar? Put your clothes on, Shelly. We going out somewhere. Grace say, I want to be able to go somewhere besides evening service. Your customers are saying the same thing. Can I get something different from your company? Because it's 1,000 of these companies on my timeline. Do you got other skills that they don't have? Josephus, I'm killing this right now, bro. I'm making this very plain. I mean, we're going to stay in sales process for a long time, y'all. I'm making this very plain. How many of you ladies know one of the worst things I've ever seen men do, and I don't know why men do this, I have no idea, but they get a good-looking woman, but then can't handle the fact after they got her that everybody else still thinks that's a good-looking woman. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Or is that just here in the South? Is that just here in the South?
No, yeah. We get that.
Okay, okay. Yeah, you can be like, ooh, Janice look good. As soon as I get her, don't go nowhere. Where you been? What he trying to do? All that stuff. Come on. Oh, y'all don't want to play with me. Yeah, why he looking at your toes? What's going on? Hate it. If you're gonna get a good looking woman, you need to be able to handle. Come on. Very, 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 very. It's a turn off. It's a major turn off. Come on.
I had a young lady. I was in the Wingstop, and I guess I was looking at her girlfriend too long, and she looked like she was about to whoop me. I'm like,
she was. She was. She was. Yeah, I've had more people in this network mad at me because I won't sleep with him, and then make up lies about how I slept with him. And then but here's the deal, they only tell the folk who have a low vibration. They won't tell Shelly that because they know Shelly gonna say, why you ain't tell such and such? Why you going around telling everybody ain't on the calls? Why tell somebody on the call? Right? You understand what I'm saying? When your customers are looking at you, Renee, they aren't evaluating you, just like they're evaluating you for a date. But can I push this further? They're evaluating you more than a date. We've made mistakes with men. We damn sure tired of making mistakes with money.
That's facts.
Come on now. So when you telling me about your business, I'm already at a hard no. Now you have to take me through 3 different phases to get me to a yes. After read this for me, Renee. What's the second step?
Okay, sorry, I was on mute. Number 2, discovery. The discovery stage is where your prospects' interest is piqued. They are curious about your company and products and want to learn more. In this stage, you are sharing valuable educational content related to your prospect's problem or need. This stage occurs while you are qualifying your prospect, conducting initial meetings, and defining their needs. Antonio, we can't hear you. You're muted.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I sure was. This is when we say, ooh, Janet, I like that conversation we had. Tell me more. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Sugar High, that you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. You know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. We all been there before. You know what I'm talking about when you go to sleep thinking about me, wake up thinking about me. That's discovery phase. I'm liking everything I'm seeing. He sure enough better not mess this up. Okay, let me say it in the way everybody gonna get it. How many of you really like somebody, only to find out this food made me waste a whole week? Who know what I'm talking about?
Whole damn 14 years. Yes, sir.
Got an amen from
that,
Deanna for sure. All did that.
Yeah.
Your customers, your prospects are looking at you saying the same thing. They're looking at your company going, I might buy some sugar, but she better not mess this up. And this is what they do. They heard about Sugar Spices and they went to her page to see if other people are buying her spices. Renee, read number 3. And this is what we're going to stop at for today.
Evaluation. At this stage, your prospect is evaluating you, your company, and your products and services. They are also looking at other options to see how you compare to them. At this point, you have probably sent them an initial quote or proposal.
I'm evaluating you now. I'm saying, now Shelly's a good looking woman. Boy, I tell you, I'm having a real good time with her. And one of the first things, I'm gonna tell you, the one thing I love to do, Janice, oh my God, I did Deanna the same way. I'm gonna take you out. Sure is. Oh, I can't wait to take you out because I want to see how your ass acts in public. Think I'm lying? Oh, you're not hearing me. You're not hearing Renee. You're not hearing me. I want to see how you're gonna treat the waiter, the waitress. I also want to see if you're gonna flirt with the waiter and the waitress. Show the hell do. Oh, see, yeah, see. I'm looking. Oh, you real friendly with the little waiter, huh? Okay, we're done. Won't be a second date. Show the hell won't be. It won't. Oh, you rude to the waitress. Now, if I like that, that's fine. Antonio don't like that. I don't like when you treat little people improperly because you think they little. That's not something I like. Just because they make $2.75 an hour, you think you can be mad? The food messed up. The waiter ain't cook your food. The food cold. You going off on the waiter. That don't make no sense to me, Janice. That don't make no sense to me, Shelly. It don't. So you rude. Now, what I look like wanting to be with somebody rude? So guess what your customers are doing? Your prospects is going to your web. They're going to your page, looking at your F Trump post. You know what? I can't buy from them. It don't matter if I don't like Trump. How you gonna be a professional business talking about Trump? Uh-oh. This whole time you thought your personal timeline ain't had nothing to do with your business, huh? Lies. So when I go to your business page, it tells me who owns it. Sure does. How many of y'all know what I'm talking about? You've looked at somebody on Facebook and decided I'm never gonna be their friend. Come on, don't fool me now.
Oh yes. Oh yes. That's how I used to look at
That's got no
stuff too. Mm-hmm.
That's right. You're right, Sugar. Here's the deal. Think about that, y'all. Think about this. I'm doing your business the same way. Josephus right now got a full beard, good-looking brother. Josephus got two things. I hope this lady ain't sitting next to him or on this call right now. I have no idea. But he got two things. Josephus got two things happening right now. He pulling from both crowds. He pulling from younger women and older women. He at the right age. And that beard is nice. And I'm a straight man. And I'm jealous of his beard. You hear me? That beard is nice. And there's a whole lot of women that want to just go, ooh, I like that. Young women and older women. He's pulling from both sides. You hear me, Shelley? Now he's got to decide how much he's going to pull. Because if Josephus try to holler at everybody at the job, he's going to quickly get a bad reputation. Same thing with your business. If I go to your page and I see you chasing all the customers, you look desperate. And desperation is a whole lot louder than arrogance. Because I said something now. You need to, your customers need to know these spices is fire, Deanna. And I'm not going to argue with you about that. Now, I will answer. Say it again, Deanna.
I said they really are.
Yeah, I bought a $100 bottle. Well, I don't like barbecue. I got the spice. I cook with it all the time. People say, man, what's that in there? That's a secret. Sugar and spices are one of my secret ingredients now. Put a little pinch of it because I got the super hot triple X hot spice. But it's got this flavor that people are not used to, and it makes my food come out with a different flavor. So that's it for today. We're going to go back over this again next week. But you do now see that there is no difference between Brenda's love life and Brenda's business life. There is no difference. There's not. There's no difference between Antoine's love life and Antoine's business life. There is no difference. And your job is to respect the fact that the business game is the dating game. And quite frankly, do I want to date with you? Because giving you my 16-digit credit card number from left to right is like giving you my drawers. Say it ain't so. Think about that. Sugar worked hard for her money. And giving me $1,000 is like 2 months of her savings. 2 days. I don't know how much, but you get the point. Point is, she worked hard for that. And if she can't trust that I'm going to sleep with her credit card properly, she's not going to spend it. Let me give you my closing thought. Am I telling you I'm right, Freedom? Nope. You can think what you want. You can think what you want, but I am telling you this straight up, Shelly. I am absolutely telling you this, and it is not up for conjecture in any way. When you give me your 16-digit credit card, debit card, when you do that, we go together. When Shelly say, here's my money, me and Shelly dating. She won't, if Shelly give me $150, she want $150,000 of value. Tell me she don't. Y'all don't want to play. See, y'all want to play around. When Shelly give me $150, Shelly ain't saying, Shelly is not saying, hey, bro, give me $150. That's not what Shelly's saying. Shelly's saying, I gave you $150. You better make it worth it for a long time. A real long time. Make it worth it. When you accept somebody's money, you are their slave, whether you want to be or not. And it's so hard to get working class folk to come off their money. It's a dating game. It is. I don't know what Josephus doing. I just know whatever he doing, he ain't playing with his money while he doing it. I know that much. Josephus, do you play with your money, bro? Do you? No, bro. Hell no, bro. I can't play with my money. My mama taught me better than that. I can't play with my money. Listen, to play, like Antoine brought a lot of high quality people here. Thank God for him. To play with Antoine's people is to play with Antoine. You hear me? The moment I buy a spice from Sugar, Sugar is sleeping with me until that bottle is empty. If it takes me 5 years to empty that seasoning, Sugar better contact me for 5 years. And if that don't blow your mind, you ain't been in business properly. That's the truth. That is the truth. The moment Miss Brenda, yeah, I remember, she got her money and then tied. As soon as Brenda got her money, she said, ooh, Lord, take 10%. Get the curse off this money. So why she going to take the curse off the money and then give her money to the devil? Now, that don't make no sense, Sugar. I done told Lord bless this. But here, let Antonio mess it over. That's crazy. That's insane. That don't make no sense. When you are in business, you are dating me. If I buy your product, you are dating me until that product expires. That's tough, y'all. That's tough. But that is business. That is business. That's 100% business. I just told Josephus and Antoine about the game development stuff, and Shelly. I done already, look. Hold on, where's? I done already share my screen. And then when we start today, they already got homework. It's right here. Y'all probably don't even know about it. But at 12:50, that's 4 hours ago. That's 3 hours ago for me. I done already start coming through because I understand I'm sleeping with Antoine. No disrespect. I don't mean this in any sexual way. I mean this in a way to understand that the moment Antoine said, Antonio, I'm trusting you, is the moment Antonio said, bro, we got to go dating. Here's some videos. Here we go next. Now, pay attention. Pay attention. I don't know if Antoine paid or not yet, or Shelly, or Josephus, or Otis. I don't know. But I know we came to an agreement I need y'all to hear me. You hear me well. I know we came to an agreement. I'm gonna do my job. Don't matter what Shelly do, because Shelly ain't on trial. As long as y'all can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Y'all can hear me? Okay, good. I'm glad y'all can hear me. Listen to me. Listen to me. When Josephus gave me his money or give me his money, he ain't on trial. I am. Who pays for the dinner? Whoever the hell said, let's go out to eat. Let's let that old school knowledge get up in that sugar. If I say, Sugar, let's go grab something to eat, I'm paying. If Sugar say, let's go grab something to eat, she paying. Can I pay? Sure can. But she opened her mouth. So now that date is on her, is it not? You making, you get what I'm saying? Now, if we together, that's a different story. But if we together, that's a different story. If me and her are together, everything's on me. But we're not talking about it together yet. We see that's the fourth stage. That's the fifth stage. See, 4 and I'm gonna show it to y'all. Right here, 4 is intent, 5 is purchase. We ain't got the purchase yet. 4 is intent, 5 is purchase. So until me and Sugar is dating, if Sugar open up her mouth and say, hey, fix my lights, which I need to go do now. Now that I got time, now that my mama's transition, I got time now. I need a bottle of water or something, or she out of line. It just makes sense. And Sugar old school enough to know that. Because if she don't have me at least a bottle of water in a restroom, so you want me to take an hour trip and don't even have running water, I'll never come back again. That makes sense, don't it? And that's how your customers are treating you. Because when you showed up, you told me you didn't want me there. I'll show you. I'll give you one last example, and I want y'all to hear me very well. I learned this in the church life. 12 years of pastoring really blessed me. I want y'all to hear me well. This is my last example. What's Janice at? I know she's going to get it. Okay, here we go. I see it here. 12 years of pastoring taught me one thing, Josephus, that when you come to my church told a story before I told it to you. If you walked in the parking lot, if Shelly goes to the parking lot, ain't nobody greet her, Shelly already judging my church. If Shelly get on them steps, ain't nobody greet her, Shelly already judging my church. If she get in there and we all in the front clicked up, y'all know how we do it. Don't fool me now. Don't fool me now. The first thing I said to Shelly was, girl, we wouldn't expect no visitors, and you ain't part of us. Don't come back here again. You just visited. We hope you don't visit long. It don't matter how nice pastor is. If the church was dirty when she showed up, I'm telling Shelly, this ain't the place to be. We not expecting visitors. We love the Lord so much, we not even expecting the lost. We not expecting visitors. Hell you doing here? This ain't no church, this is a fraternity.
My God, sir.
I'm gonna make it make sense. Now, if Shelly came to my church and somebody greeted her in the parking lot, oh, okay. As soon as she got on the steps, somebody greeted her again, okay. If she walked inside the little foyer, somebody greeted her again, okay. And somebody greeted her before she said that, and then somebody don't tell her to walk over there, somebody walk her to her seat. Where you want to sit, baby? You like front or back? Whichever one you want to do, it's up to you. Well, let me sit me in the back. Say less. Come on, sit in the back. That's 4 sermons that happened to Shelly before I ever opened up my mouth. Sugar, I'm making some sense today. I'm making some sense. That's 4 gospel sermons that have happened to Shelly just by greeting her with love before I ever open my mouth. I'll push it different. Same scenario, we'll make it even better. If Shelly get to the parking lot and she see a greeter with an umbrella, don't matter. If it's hot outside, here, baby, take this umbrella. It's too hot for somebody like you to just be walking in this. Get this here. And I got a radio on. What's your name, Shelly? Oh, okay, thank you, Shelly. Hey, and I show her. Come on, hey, we got Shelly coming. And you hear that. And then by the time I walk Shelly to somebody else, hey, Shelly, she didn't even have to introduce herself in the second person. When she got inside, hey, Shelly, we was excited to see you. Just heard about you. Good. The 4th time, hey, Shelly. And by the time she gets to the front door, she done got greeted 5 times. Shelly say, this might be my place. All 3 of those scenarios are sales. There is a big reason why the churches next door to each other, a big church and a little church. God is the same size, Sugar, but big church is greeting you in the parking lot, while little church is not. Did I make that plain? One church has a full out sales process. The other does not. And that's what we're going to be learning here for the next few weeks, how to get y'all sales process. And if nothing else worked, that church example should have worked, because we've all been to churches that made us feel good, and we've been to churches that made us feel uncomfortable. When I go to your Facebook page, do I feel good or do I feel uncomfortable? Does your Facebook page have content on it that says, oh, you was expecting new people? Or is your Facebook page, the last post you made was 4 months ago? Because that tells me you ain't in that much business.
That's so me.
Ooh.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I ain't posted in like 4 months.
Y'all see? And so her page said, we're not expecting new customers. We happy with the customers we got. And so Antonio goes, well, I can't be a new customer. And that's making it plain, y'all. This is the little stuff that Antonio does. This is why I close on a call, but this is why when y'all get on the morning call, you feel happy and stuff. There's a lot of little things y'all don't know. Me, Grace, Deanna, and Tempest have practiced over years. Over years, we practiced knowing your name. We know when we see iPhone has entered, it's Io or Josephus. We're going to figure out which one it is. We don't know which one it is yet. You know what I'm saying? We know Sugar might be in the car. We know for sure Antoine going to be in the car. We know Antoine going to be in the car. Let's just send him notes after the call. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know this. We know Shelly tired as hell when she come on that morning meeting. We know it. We know it. We know she's tired. We know she's pretty. We love her camera on, but you know what? She just snapped off her whole bra. And according to Deanna and Grace, they taught me bra off. Finish it for me, Deanna and Grace. Come on, bra off.
Be over.
They over. Shelly to walk inside, unsnap that bra. It's over. Ain't no cutting on no damn camera. You want me to put the bra back on? To cut on the camera? That's too much work, Antonio. That's too much work. Yeah, if something as little as that makes a big difference for somebody like Shelly. Because we would say, all right, well, this is the class we said we're going to have the cameras on. That's what y'all agreed. You understand what I'm saying? Unless it's something different technical. But in that morning, hey, I don't know if you on the toilet. I don't know what you did. But I know if you just got off at 7 in the morning, I know you're barefoot and your bra is off. Ain't no sense in me telling you put your shoes back on and your bra on so you can pay attention. But that's what I'm saying if I tell you, cut your cameras on. That is what I'm saying. That is exactly what I'm saying. It's exactly what I'm saying. And what happens is Shelly starts feeling like she don't belong here. Why? For the simple phrase, cut your camera on. 4 words. made her feel like we not welcoming visitors. And if you think that ATS don't have that completely planned out, you're not paying attention to what I'm teaching. We know this. We know Sugar, every now and then, got to cut her camera off, she got to check on her mama, she got to check on her sister. We know if Sugar missing for 3 days, she getting a text or something. That's unlike Sugar. That's unlike Sugar. You understand? That is. It's unlike Sugar. So think about that, because all that's a sales process. I'm not saying we're manipulating you. I'm saying we are intentional about letting you evaluate us, letting you discover us, letting you be aware of us, letting you have the intent you'll finally buy from us. So when you finally do get to the purchase, we can then date you for quite some time. So when you go to my page, there's content, there's a new article, there's a new video, there's a new something. And it's about to get worse because I'm about to put tons of videos out over and over and over. Is it a lot of work, Shelly? You're damn right. Is it inconvenient for me to make sure you comfortable and make sure Antoine is getting the knowledge he needs? Yep. But that's how you make money, inconveniencing yourself. If this was a church setting, I'd say Josephus Christianity wasn't meant to be comfortable. So get uncomfortable and go show Christ. That's what I would tell you. It's exactly what I would tell you. I say, Sugar, you can't sit up here. You can't be comfortable and do ministry. Where that work at? I've never seen it. That's a fact. Ministry has never come to me conveniently. I did not want to answer your call, but I'm glad I did because you was about to commit suicide. Thank you, God. Stay on the phone. This is inconvenient. But that's how it's supposed to be. And your sales process should be so good. It's inconvenient, but it's automatic. It's planned inconvenience. So I end you with this. Sugar got seasonings. What should she offer me? Who knows? How should she offer me is the right question, not what should she offer me. Every day I come here, my job is to show you that you can't get this nowhere else. There's nobody else that is going to give, and you know the crazy thing about ATS, we don't even upsell you. We give you stuff, pay you steal it, and be like, all right, see you tomorrow. That's weird. But it works. So we'll pick up tomorrow. We're going to repeat, not tomorrow, next we're going to repeat these same 3 steps. But this time, here's your homework. I want you to get out of here, and I want you to focus on those 3 steps. Grace, Deanna, when y'all stop driving, give all 6 of these steps to them. I'm gonna put it in lineup for y'all, and it'll be, y'all give them some time. It's gonna take about 2 hours for them, maybe 3 hours. Give us some time, but they'll send it to y'all. I just sent it to y'all in lineup. We got all 6 steps down. Don't worry, it'll be right here. Let's see. Here it is. Right here. The 6 steps. This is what you're looking at. The 6 phases to a sales funnel. Awareness, discovery, evaluation, intent, purchase, loyalty. I'm mapping out the experience. You don't have that yet, but here it is right here. This is what you just got. All 6 of these steps. Don't worry. We'll cover it greatly, but that's what it is, y'all. That's what it is. Antoine's driving, couldn't take notes. I think Janice switched to her phone so she can drive, can't take notes. Somebody else earlier was Josephus driving, can't take notes. Brenda cooking sweet potato pie, she can't take notes. So we're gonna send you the notes, because that's part of the process. That one little thing. Shelly took copious notes. I'm watching it. It looked like she's doing it with a pencil too. Pencil or a pen. She got a tablet next to her. And we still gonna send her the notes so she can compare what she got with what she missed. That's the sales process. Don't forget it, because it's the difference between $10 a day and $10,000 a day. All right, y'all. Appreciate you. You can't play better. You can't dominate. Thank you so much. Sandra, always good to see you. We know you sneaking behind boxes at work. Y'all have a good one, and keep them toes all pretty now, okay? That's how it works. Y'all make sure y'all do that. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Love you, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
Love you
You're
more.
very
Yeah,
welcome.
love you
Love you.
more.
All right, y'all.